everyone, we have gone through a lot of topics so far. Today we will continue to have a look at common disease. We have studied 3 common diseases before. Let's see the last section of this chapter, insomnia. Insomnia is one of the common diseases. A lot of people all over the world are suffering from insomnia. Insomnia, namely sleeplessness, refers to the disease characterized by persistent failure to acquire normal sleep, accompanied with dizziness, headache, palpitation, and amnesia. In clinic, patients with mild symptoms experience difficulty to fall asleep or wake up easily after sleeping, and then feel unable to sleep again, or alternatively waking up and sleeping. Patients with serious conditions experiencing night-long sleeplessness. Insomnia is mainly caused by heart rate restlessness due to yin-yang disharmony and also qi and blood disharmony. The etiology and pathogenesis of insomnia include 3 aspects. Deficiency of both heart and spleen is the first one. Excessive thoughtfulness and overstrain impair both heart and spleen, thus heart blood is consumed, while the impaired spleen fails to do its function in transportation and transformation, thus producing deficiency of qi and blood. The deficiency of qi and blood cannot nourish heart, resulting in restlessness of heart spirit and insomnia in the end. Fire excess from yin deficiency is the second aspect. Various reasons leading to consumption of yin, especially kidney yin, which broke the balance between yin and yang. Deficient kidney yin causes relative excessive heart fire. Generally speaking, excessive heart fire goes up while the water controlled by kidney stays in lower part, thus causes non-interaction between heart and kidney. And the result, heart spirit, is uneasiness, causing insomnia. Flame heat disturbing heart is the third reason for insomnia. Various reasons cause flame and heat generated in the body, then disturb the heart spirit and lead to insomnia. In clinical differentiation and treatment of insomnia, deficiency and excess should be distinguished. Firstly, deficiency syndromes usually result from heart and spleen deficiency leading to blood deficiency. The appropriate treatment is to tonify heart and spleen, as well as nourish blood. Excess syndrome is caused mostly by fire excess from yin deficiency and flame heat. According to the pathogenesis, the syndrome differentiation of the insomnia includes syndrome of deficiency of both heart and spleen, syndrome of fire excess from yin deficiency, syndrome of flame heat disturbing heart. Now let's see the first type of insomnia, syndrome deficiency of both heart and spleen. Dysfunction of spleen in transportation and transformation lead to lack of basis for producing qi and blood. Deficiency of heart and spleen leads to failure of blood to nourish heart and then uneasiness of heart spirit. The clinical manifestations of syndrome of deficiency of both heart and spleen are usually as follows: dreamfulness and fitful sleep, palpitation, amnesia, fatigue, pale complexion, pale tongue with thin coating, as well as thready and weak pulse. The therapeutic principle for the deficiency of both heart and spleen should be tonifying and replenishing heart and spleen, as well as nourishing blood. In order to treat this kind of syndrome, 桂皮 decoction can be selected. 桂皮 decoction is mainly composed of Chinese herbs which have the functions of tonifying both heart and spleen, increasing the ability of blood nourishing, then improving the sleeping. For severe cases, 白子仁、何首乌、龙骨 and 牡蛎 can be added into the formula. Acupuncture is good at improving sleeping. For the syndrome of deficiency of both heart and spleen, 2 acupoints, stomach meridian 8 and governor meridian 20, are suggested. Stomach meridian 8 is a very important acupoint for spleen, and governor meridian 20 is for heart. When the 2 acupoints are stimulated with needles, it is good for improving the functions of both heart and spleen. That is why it can improve sleeping. Still, we have a convenient way to improve the sleeping by pressing the point and the picture showing. 100 times press for each hand before sleeping will be really helpful. Second type of insomnia, syndrome of fire excess from yin deficiency. Based on the yin-yang theory, deficiency of yin, especially kidney yin, will induce a relative excess of yang, which is called heart fire. The imbalance between heart yang and kidney yin causes insomnia. The syndrome of fire excess from yin deficiency usually manifests the following symptoms and signs: dysphoria and insomnia, dizziness and tinnitus, soreness and weakness of wrist and knee, red tongue as well as steady and rapid pulse. The therapeutic principle for the fire excess from yin deficiency syndrome should be nourishing yin and reducing fire, as well as tranquilizing mind by nourishing the heart. 天王补心 pill are commonly used in clinic. This formula aims to nourish heart and remove fire. For patients with heat and reddish face, dizziness and tinnitus, we often add 牡蛎, 龟甲 and 刺石 to the formula. When acupuncture is selected to treat the syndrome of fire excess from yin deficiency, the acupoints of kidney meridian 3 and heart meridian 7 are suggested for needle stimulating. Kidney meridian 3 is used to nourish yin and remove fire, while heart meridian 7 is used to tranquilize mind, then together to improve sleeping. Third type of insomnia, syndrome of flame heat disturbing heart. Retained food or spleen. Qi stagnation leads to accumulation of dampness and generates flame and heat. Flame heat disturbing heart leads to insomnia. Flame heat disturbing heart syndrome may have the clinical manifestations such as dreamfulness and fitful sleep, palpitation, amnesia, fatigue, pale complexion, pale tongue with thin coating, as well as steady and weak pulse. The therapeutic principle for syndrome of flame heat disturbing heart should be clearing heat and resolving flame. 黄连温胆 decoction is a common formula used for improving sleeping in clinic. This formula has the main function to remove flame and clear heat, then tranquilize the mind. For patients with palpitations and fright, the 远志, 龙骨 and 牡蛎 can be added to the formula. So far, we have gone through the 4 common diseases: cold, headache, stomachache, and insomnia. We have talked about the pathogenesis, clinical manifestations, therapeutic principles, and the commonly used formulas. That's all for today's class. Thank you for your attendance.